This is a stimulus update. President Trump is sending out $200 to over 30 million Americans. In this video, I'll go over who's eligible for these $200 cards and exactly what they are. Also go over the latest updates regarding the Democratic stimulus package and what its deadline is. Before we get started, just want to let you know I published a new video on my Wise Vibes channel, the top 7 habits to create success. I'll have a link to that down in the description below. Also, if you want a free $75, click the link down below, deposit $50 in the account, and you get free $75. I'll give more information on that later on. I hope you're having a great day so far. Let's get right into it. So here's a quick recap. House Democrats said that they're going to prepare and pass a $2.4 trillion stimulus plan. It's going to have unemployment aid, it's going to have direct payments, stimulus checks they're saying is going to be around $1,200 one-time payment, just as we heard before. And if you're wondering, why is it $2.4 trillion? We thought Nancy Pelosi said that she went as low as $2.2 trillion. And many Republicans are pushing back on this, saying that if the Republicans were not going to pass or even consider a $2.2 trillion stimulus plan, why would they consider a $2.4 trillion stimulus plan? Well, Nancy Pelosi responded and said that more needs have emerged for education, small businesses, restaurants, retail, and for airlines and others. Our unity served us well yesterday. Our unity will again serve us well in the ongoing COVID relief efforts. And the latest addition to this new stimulus package is going to be airlines. So the airlines are requesting $25 billion for this package so that they don't lay off thousands of workers. So American Airlines October 1st said that they expect to lay off 19,000 jobs. United Airlines are going to lay off 16,000 jobs. Delta Airlines and Southwest Airlines said that they could delay the layoffs for another month in hopes that more money will come to them so that everyone could keep their jobs back. With that first CARES Act money, when they got billions of dollars, they were promised, or they had to promise, that they would not lay off anybody until October 1st. With October 1st just a few days away, a lot of employees of these airline companies are worried that they may lose their job. Now you may be asking the question, what are the actual odds of this package actually passing and us actually getting a second stimulus check? Well, I want to keep it real with you, not too good. The odds are not looking too good in regards to getting a second stimulus check. The reason why is because this is probably going to pass in the House of Representatives, since the House is majority of Democrats, so they could easily pass this $2.4 trillion stimulus package. But it's not going to pass in the Senate because the Republicans, since it's a majority of Republicans, they're not going to approve something like this. Nancy Pelosi said that the deadline for this is going to be October 2nd. The reason why is because the House of Representatives is going on another 1-month-long taxpayer-funded vacation. They're not coming back until after the elections are done. Nancy Pelosi said that she's willing to stay and have the House stay and vote on it, but with the elections coming up and every single member of the House up for re-election, they're most likely going to focus their efforts on campaign efforts, virtually handshaking, kissing babies virtually, all that type of stuff that politicians do in order so that they could get their jobs again for another 2 years. Moving on, Nancy Pelosi and Steve Mnuchin have agreed to revive the stimulus negotiations, and I'm going to be honest, this is nothing to get hopeful for about either. They had plenty of time to have their stimulus negotiations, and to say publicly that they're going to have stimulus negotiations doesn't really mean much. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about them having more stimulus negotiations? Is it going to help the people or not do anything for the people? Let me know down in the comments below. So many Democrats have written letters to Nancy Pelosi urging her to pass some type of relief. So there was actually a second letter of 100 Democrats that was written to Nancy Pelosi saying, hey, let's just get some aid out to the American people. Even if we drop the number down a little bit. So the letter said, we write to you now to implore you to bring a revised and streamlined COVID relief package to the floor next week. Americans are counting on us. They cannot wait any longer. Also, Republicans pushed back against Nancy Pelosi, saying that this new stimulus bill that's coming out, it shows again she's not serious about a COVID relief bill, that she's just playing politics. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. The new stimulus package by the Democrats, is this just for show, because we all know that the Republicans aren't going to pass it, or is this to genuinely help the American people? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, I got a comment from Connie Williams asking, what happened to the caucus, referring to the Problem Solvers Caucus bill. That was the $1.5 trillion bill that was going to give second stimulus checks and a potential third stimulus check. Unfortunately, a lot of the top Republicans, top Democrats just kind of brushed it under the rug, said, yeah, we're not doing that at all. Let's move on to something else. So unfortunately, a Problem Solvers Caucus bill is probably not going to resurface and not going anywhere. Moving on, let's talk about President Trump sending out $200 cards to millions of older Americans right before the election. Who's getting this? Who's eligible? What are these $200 cards? What can they be used for? I'm going to break all that down for you. Also, I just want to be clear, these are not $200 stimulus checks. There's a lot of misinformation out there to confuse you. They are not stimulus checks, completely separate. I'll break it down for you. So these are for Medicare beneficiaries to help out with drug costs. This is not a stimulus check. You can't use this $200 for whatever you want. I'll go more into detail of what it could be used for. It's going out to 33 million Americans who are on Medicare beneficiaries. So that is 65 years and older, and it's going to pay up to $200 in cost. The reason why I'm saying up to $200, it's actually not finalized yet. So 33 million Americans, $200, that's $6.6 billion. This Fox News article goes over it really well. So basically, it has not been fleshed out yet. So government officials said yesterday that the details have not been fleshed out yet, including the exact timing and how Medicare's cost would be covered. So we don't even know where this money's coming from yet, or if there's actually money to take this from. Also, it's still unclear who is actually getting this $200. The reason why is because there are 60 million Americans who are covered by the federal health insurance program for seniors, but President Trump said that 33 million are going to get the $200 in the mail. So we don't know which half of the 60 million are actually going to get this $200 card. Also, these cards are meant to be used for copays. So the cards would provide savings off copays owed by seniors for their medications. So you can't just use this $200 for whatever you want. It's not like a $200 gift card. It's just for copays for medication. So let me know what you think about President Trump sending out these $200 cards. Let me know down in the comments below. I'm really curious on your thoughts. I got a comment from Robert Placer saying Mark Cuban's idea does really meet the need to create the demand in the economy for more employment. I agree with you. If you weren't aware, Mark Cuban's idea, basically he would give 138 million families $1,000 every 2 weeks for 2 months, so that's $2,000 a month, with the obligation of having to spend that money within 10 days of receiving it. Because our economy is 70% driven by consumerism, that's why spending it right away would help boost our economy. Unfortunately, Mark Cuban is not in government. I think it's an amazing idea, but it's probably not going to go anywhere. And that is all the stimulus news I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you spending your time with me and watching the video up until this point. If you want to raise your mood a little bit, here's my 7-year-old daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Hi guys, this is the tip of the day. Want me to tell you the one thing that you should do? You should, when you feel bad, take a couple deep breaths in and out. And also, after that, you can realize that things are better. So, bye.
And if you want some free money, if you sign up through Webull, they have the 2 free stock promotion again. Also, if you want a free $75, if you click the link down in the description below, open up a North One bank account, deposit $50, they will actually send you $75. I got mine within 5 days. It's free money. And then when you sign up, if you refer someone, your friend or family, you get $75 if they sign up and they get $75. This type of promotion doesn't last too long. Also, I just published a new video on my Wise Vibes channel, these top 7 habits to create success. I created that channel Wise Vibes so I could spread more positivity on YouTube, because I know these videos are informative but not too happy. So if you want to uplift your mood a little more, feed your brain with some good information, I recommend clicking that video right now, top 7 habits to create success, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.